Has learning and understanding fat loss always felt like rocket science to you? Well, not after today. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about fat loss in under 5 minutes. Let's get started. So first we need to go to the main point of this entire conversation is what causes fat loss? What causes weight loss? And it's always going to go back to a statement that you hear often, calories in, calories out. And what does that statement actually mean? So calories in, calories out is talking about tracking the amount of calories you consume versus how many calories your body burns in a day. So if you consume less calories in a day than your body burns, you will always lose weight. If you consume more calories than your body burns, you will always gain weight. There is no way around this. Calories in, calories out is the absolute law of this situation. So we have to understand calories a little bit. What is a calorie? So calories are simply just a number that we have used to measure the amount of energy it takes to burn a certain food. So for example, if you have a high calorie food, that high calorie food is going to take a lot more energy to burn, a lot more time to burn. And if you have a really low calorie food, it's going to take a lot less energy and a lot less time to burn. So calories are made up of macronutrients. You've probably heard this word before, maybe heard someone say if it fits your macros or tracking your macros. Macros goes back to the building blocks that calories are made up of. So these calories can come from protein, they can come from carbs, or they can come from fat. And all of these will have different calorie amounts. For example, protein is going to have 4 calories per gram. Carbs are going to have 4 calories per gram as well, but fats are going to have 9 calories per gram. And what does this mean? It means if you look at the nutrition label of any food and you see that it has 20 grams of protein, you can see right away that it's going to have 80 calories, 20 times 4, 80 calories coming from that macronutrient inside the food. It might also have carbs and fats in there, and you'll have to do the math. And that's how the calorie number comes to be. So what you need to do is put yourself into what we call a calorie deficit every single day. So if you put yourself into a calorie deficit, if you are eating less than your body's burning, you will always lose weight. You might say, well, does it depend if I'm eating carbs? Does it depend if I'm eating on a keto diet? Do I have to eat clean food? None of that matters. It really doesn't. I know that might sound wild to you, but they've studied this many times over. They've done studies where people ate complete junk food, but they track their calories, put themselves into a calorie deficit, and they will always lose weight. The only way to lose weight, the only way to burn fat is to put yourself into a calorie deficit. Do the foods you eat matter? Absolutely. If you're eating junk food, not only is that going to stimulate hunger, it's going to get your dopamine going, it's going to make you want to eat more, which is going to be hard. It's also going to be really small portions because these sweets tend to have really small portions for high calories. But it will work. The other big benefit of eating clean is that you get low calorie density foods with high volume foods. And what does that mean? For example, a bowl of blueberries, a big bowl of blueberries might only be 120 calories, but a big bowl of chocolate ice cream of the exact same amount, filling you up the exact same, might be 1,000 calories. So this is a very easy way of understanding where you can change up the way that calories come in to really affect the calories in, calorie out ratio. So let's talk a little bit about calories out. How do we affect that? So calories out is going to have to do with the amount of calories you're burning every single day. So one of the biggest ways to get that number to be fixed or go up, which is going to benefit your weight loss, is to move more. You get more steps in, work out, and do anything you can to get your body moving. Even just wiggling your fingers and tapping your foot while you're on the couch will help you burn more calories. Everything your body does takes calorie expenditure. Another thing that most people worry about is getting their NEAT up. This is going to be the amount of calories your body is burning when you're just in a stationary state, when you're just sitting. Your body is always burning calories just to function, just to run your heart and your lung, your organs, to do everything it needs to. It is burning calories. The amount of muscle you have in your frame, pumping blood to that, oxygen to that, is going to burn calories. So how do you increase your NEAT? So the best way to increase NEAT is to put muscle mass on your body. This is one reason why building muscle is so important. If you can put enough muscle on your body, the amount of calories you burn in a stationary state will go up significantly. This is why someone who has 20 pounds more muscle might very well be able to eat an extra 1,000 calories a day and do the exact same thing as someone else and lose more weight. And that's just because those extra 20 pounds of muscle they have is going to be burning through calories rapidly all day. So we can understand now how we can move our food around to lower our calories in. And we can also understand how we can move more, build muscle, and get healthier on a movement and muscle scale to get calories out higher. And if you can just follow this ratio, eat low calorie density foods, high volume foods, and move as much as you can, fat loss will become a very easy thing in your life. And we're right on the money.